Hello, everyone. My name is Laura Rezac, and I'm the Associate Rector at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church in Charleston, South Carolina. And today I would like to pray with you Psalm 92. 92. So if you have a Bible or a Book of Common Prayer, I read out of the Book of Common Prayer, you can open it to Psalm 92. And if you have one, it's okay if you don't, but if you have a copy of the psalm, you can read along quietly while I give voice to the words. Psalm 92. It is a good thing to give thanks to the Lord and to sing praises to your name, O Most High, to tell of your loving kindness early in the morning and of your faithfulness in the night season, on the psaltery and on the lyre, and to the melody of the harp. For you have made me glad by your acts, O Lord, and I shout for joy because of the works of your hands. Lord, how great are your works! Your thoughts are very deep. The dullard does not know, nor does the fool understand, that though the wicked grow like weeds, and all the workers of iniquity flourish, they flourish only to be destroyed forever. But you, O Lord, are exalted forevermore. For lo, your enemies, O Lord, lo, your enemies shall perish, and all the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. But my horn you have exalted, like the horns of wild bulls. I am anointed with fresh oil. My eyes also gloat over my enemies, and my ears rejoice to hear the doom of the wicked who rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like a palm tree, and shall spread abroad like a cedar of Lebanon. Those who are planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall still bear fruit in old age. They shall be green and succulent, that they may show how upright the Lord is, my rock, in whom there is no fault. Psalm 92. This psalm is so rich in imagery and in theology. Oh, I feel like I could write a whole sermon, or maybe more than one sermon, on this psalm, but I'll try to keep it keep it short. I think for me, the image that sticks out the most is this idea of a garden where the righteous or righteousness is like a plant that grows under God's care. And iniquity and wickedness grow like weeds. They are weeds in the garden. What a beautiful ecological image to God and to the people of God and to goodness and to wickedness. That goodness is a plant that has to be nurtured and cultivated. That God cares for that plant, will water it, will feed it. And that wickedness crops up all the time, just like weeds crop up all the time. Gardeners, you feel me on this. But that they can be addressed, that can be winnowed. Now I struggle a little bit here just because I don't ever want to label people as wicked. I think there's a temptation in this psalm to do that, to say that there are some people who are wicked. There are some people who are the workers of iniquity, and that they're the ones that are going to be destroyed. They're the ones that are going to be plucked up and cast out. The way I look at it is that we all are both a plant of righteousness. We all have that green and succulent nature. We are flourishing like a palm tree, like the righteousness. We all have that in us. And then there's also a part of us that can be a worker of iniquity. We have within us the capacity for gossip, for slander, for lying, for stealing, all these things, for hurting other people, all of that, we have that, right, in our human nature, if we're being honest. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfectly righteous. None of us are a perfect worker of iniquity either. I think for me, the lesson of this psalm is to be mindful of what you are cultivating. Every day, are we trying to cultivate righteousness? Are we putting in the time and attention to plant ourselves in the house of God, to show by our words and our actions how upright God is, that God is love, that God loves everyone? Are we doing that? Or are we choosing some days, some moments, to scatter weeds, to be a worker of iniquity? Part of the spiritual journey for me is recognizing more and more my capacity to work iniquity, and to more and more try to choose what's right. Try to ask God to help me to be that palm tree that flourishes, to be the one who is green and succulent, to be the one that every day, through my words and actions, can witness to the love of God. We can only do it with God's help. Be well, stay safe, wear your mask, and I'll see you next time.